Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Edmond Minaros, and for today's quick tutorial and I'm going to show you guys on how to resolve if the switch user options is no longer available on your Windows 11 or Windows 10 computer. So if you're used to going on the login screen and trying to switch from one user account to another and you're having the issue, then I'll show you how to resolve that. And without further ado, and let's go ahead. So all you have to do is to open up on the search menu. And then dito ay kailangan mo lang i-type yung registry editor. And then kailangan mo lang mag-right click. And then select mo lang dito yung run as administrator. If you receive user account control, and then click mo lang dito yung yes. Okay, so dito sa registry editor, so before you proceed in the registry, I would suggest you to create a backup file. So if anything go wrong, you could easily restart it back. In order to create a backup, so it's very simple. All you have to do is to select yung file dito sa taas. Click mo lang yan. And then select mo lang dito yung export. And then dito sa export registry file, so select ka lang dito kung saan mo isisave yung file. So I recommend naming with a date. So dito sa kanyang file name, kailangan mo mag-create ng file name. So mas maganda ilagay mo dito yung date. And then click mo lang dito yung save. Okay? So if you needed to import it back, so very simple, same procedure. Dito sa taas, select mo lang dito yung file. And then select mo lang dito yung import. And then dito sa import registry file, so kailangan mo lang i-locate kung saan mo sinave yung file. And then click mo lang dito yung open. Alright, so proceed na tayo. So ang next step, dito lang sa computer, and then kailangan mo lang select dito yung HK current user. So kailangan mo mag-double click. And then dito sa HK current user, so ang next step ay kailangan mo lang select dito yung software. So dito sa software, kailangan mo ulit mag-double click. And then dito sa software, ang next step ay i-locate natin yung Microsoft. So dito sa Microsoft, kailangan mo ulit mag-double click. And then dito sa Microsoft, ang next step ay kailangan lang natin i-locate yung Windows. So kailangan mag-scroll down. And then dito sa Windows, kailangan mo ulit mag-double click. And then dito sa Windows, ang next step ay select mo lang dito yung current versions. So dito sa current versions, kailangan mo ulit mag-double click. And then dito sa current versions, ang next step ay i-locate natin yung policy. Alright, so scroll na lang tayo at hanapin natin yung policy. Ito siya. So dito sa policy, click mo lang yan. So kailangan mo lang mag-right click. And then select mo lang dito yung new. And then click mo lang dito yung K. And then dito sa new K ay kailangan lang natin yan i-rename. So rename natin yan. Ilagay natin system. And then press mo lang yung editor. So once na-rename mo na siya, so kailangan mo lang i-select yan. And then dito lang sa blank space, kailangan mo lang mag-right click. And then select mo lang dito yung new. And then dito sa case, select mo lang dito yung DWORD 32-bit value. And then dito sa new value, ay kailangan natin yan i-rename. So maglagay tayo na kanyang rename na height as user switching. Okay? So ito yung kailangan mong i-rename, hide pass user switching, and then press mo lang yung editor. So ang next step, kailangan mo lang mag-double click dito, and then pop up itong kanyang edit word 32-bit value. So dito sa kanyang value dito, kailangan mo lang select yung 0 yung ilagay natin, and then dito sa base, kailangan lang natin itong select yung hexadecimal, and then click mo lang dito yung K. So ang next step ay kailangan lang natin dito mag-back. So back tayo dito. So close lang natin tong registry editor. So ang next step ay dito lang sa search menu. And then kailangan ko lang i-type dito yung Windows PowerShell. And then kailangan mo lang mag-right click. And then select mo lang dito yung run as administrator. If you receive user account control, and then click mo lang dito yung yes. So dito sa administrator Windows PowerShell, ang next step ay kailangan lang natin i-enter yung command keyword na get dash local user Ayan. So, kailangan mo lang i-enter yung command keyword na get dash local user and then press mo lang yung enter. Ayan. So, makikita mo na dito mga kaibigan yung account dito sa right side and then dito naman sa gitna makikita mo dito yung kanyang status kung naka-enable siya or disabled. Andito siya. So, ang next step dito na ating gagawin to enable an inactive user account. So, kailangan lang natin itong i-type. Pupunin mo itong kanyang username for example, yung name. Ayan, and then space, and then slash, and then i-type mo lang dito yung active, and then semicolon, and then type mo yung yes. Ayan, so kailangan mo lang ilagay dito yung name, so i-copy mo yung name dito, and then space, slash, and then type mo yung active, and then semicolon, and then yung yes, and then press mo lang dito yung enter. Ayan, so ganun lang po kasimple mga kaibigan. And then next step, so press lang natin. And then dito lang sa start menu. And then kailangan lang natin mag-restart. Okay, so ganun lang po kasimple on how to fix switch user options missings in Windows 11 or Windows 10. And please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more quality content. Thank you guys and see you in my next tutorial.